Alright. Hey everybody, it's your boy, Joe Palmer123, coming to you with a handheld pickup. I'm going to throw a couple other little things in there because I can. So we'll get into that here in a second. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everybody's having a good September. Uh, I hope that, you know, everybody's staying strong, and I know if things are getting bad up in here, that I just want anybody who watches to know that no matter what you're going through, you got this. And uh, today's a new day. Today's a great day. Tomorrow's going to be an even better day. You know, we got to make the most out of each day. And each day you could acquire something amazing, learn something new. You know, you just never know. So anyways, yeah, everything's been going pretty good with me. I've acquired a few things that I'm going to show here that I just got within the past week or so. But the main stuff that I have sitting here, I've had for a while now. I've been wanting to build up specifically a handheld like video, do something different instead of just getting like, you know, your normal like Tiger handheld that's an individual game where something that you put multiple games in. So without further ado, let me get into this. First thing I got these from my buddy Tyler. He was going through some stuff. VHS copy of the Men in Black. I'd say it's in pretty amazing condition. This Addams Family, Weird as Relative, you know, the movie from the 90s. The thing that makes this movie special is I used to watch this a lot growing up, but the other cool thing is it was one you got from McDonald's. Now, I actually have a sealed Back to the Future one from McDonald's, so having another McDonald's tape is amazing, and I wouldn't mind trying to collect more McDonald's VHS tapes, including the Ronald McDonald ones they had in the 90s that I grew up having out at my grandparents' house. I wouldn't also mind getting the Backstreet Boys Burger King tapes, just because it's kind of like a neat blast from the past. Like, I've got a DVD that came in a sleeve from Pizza Hut, so this is kind of from a time period that we'll never get again. So anyways, that's that. And then the other thing I got was this vintage 80s to 90s original King Kong plushie. You know, you got the fake abs and you got the face. There's like a little wearing there. I don't know if that's just paint. Oh yeah, that just looks like paint. That'll clean up nicely. So yeah, so that's good. We'll set him right here. Keep him in the video. Alright, first thing I'll get into with the handheld stuff, I got these two from my friend Patrick. Both have the doors, but a green Game Boy Pocket and a blue Game Boy Pocket both work. Really, there's a little browning right there in the corner of that. This one's got some browning and a little chipping on the label, but otherwise overall I'd say minor scratches on the screen. But nonetheless, I believe I just needed the blue one and I needed the door off the green one, so depending if this green one's in better shape than the green one I have, or vice versa, it's hard to remember off the top of my head. Either way, one of these was missing a battery door and I needed the other one, so either way it's gonna work itself out nicely. Now, to get into this, I got these for helping my friend Lauren, you know, get a bicycle from a friend of mine. So I was happy that he gave me this stuff. Most of this will stay in my collection. Most of it won't. Oh yeah, and then yeah, I also got this from my friend Patrick. Yeah, I forgot to mention that I had it sitting in the thing. King of the Monsters for the Super Nintendo. I put this dust jacket on it because I had one. So there's that. And then I ended up getting a Pokemon pinball or pinball from Lauren as well. I got Pokemon Silver. I believe I got that one from him. I got an original DS that works, and it came with Nintendogs. So very exciting there. I believe I already had this version, but I know somebody that's looking for one if not, so I can help them out. And then I got this. I think you'd consider this like a lime green. Yeah, lime or like a neon green. Original Game Boy Color with Looney Tunes Toolable. The label's in a little beat up condition, as to with this is a little dirty. That's how I acquired it from him. It did come with batteries in it. So that's always nice. And then I got this from him as well. It's the Glacier Pink Advance with the door on it. It is taped right there, which that's not the end of the world. I believe I needed this as well. And then the game that was in that was Pokemon Emerald, which we all know Pokemon games are going up in value nowadays. So to have a pretty decent copy of that one, I mean, it's not as bad as other labels I've seen on games, but yeah. So I got that. And then we'll put these back in here. But yeah, I haven't really been finding a lot of like the console-based games lately. I've been finding a lot of handheld related stuff popping up in my area, which is kind of nice, but there again, it is what it is there. This isn't just all handheld related stuff, but I got this from a friend up in Wisconsin. I think he's somewhere near like Sheboygan or something like that, or one of them towns up there that starts with an S, I believe. I could be wrong. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but anyways, these games I got. This one's missing manual. That one's complete. This one's complete. I think the Final Fantasy might be an extra one, but I got Uncharted 3. That's missing the manual. I've got Skyrim, which had a sticker on it, which that'll clean up. And then a sticker on the back from wherever store it was at. And then I got Final Fantasy XIII for the PS3. So that's definitely an okay little deal there. And then I got what's this, the DS Lite? Yeah, here's a charger for it. And then with this DS Lite I got Sports Illustrated Kids Football. And then this isn't the correct stylus for it, but it's the Zelda Edition DS Lite, which works. So I was definitely happy to get that. And then the games that he sent me with that were as follows. If I remember right, most of these are like girly games. So we'll see here. We have Junior Classic games. These are all loose DS games. We have Wipeout the Game. The Biggest Loser. MRG Gym Pockets. So we got that, and then let's see here. There's a bunch of these, so bear with me here. And then we got Rec Room, Pets, Puppies, and Kittens, Girl Time. Some of these games I think my niece will like. Dress Up. Hannah Montana. And then we got, let me flip these over so I can try to read them. This one is Dolphin Discovery. New Zooland. I can't read the rest of it. Excuse me. Wordmaster. Okay, let's set this stack here. And then I've got Personal Trainer Cooking, Jam Session, Lovely Lisa, Tommy, Storm City or something on that, I can't really read it. My Little Pony Party, which we all know my old boss, Mr. Jorge, he's a big brony. Don't let him fool you. Imagine Teacher. Imagine Rockstar. Imagine Babies. Imagine Detective. This one's a little dirty. Imagine Teacher's Class Trip. Oh, that's just sticker residue on it. Yeah, Class Trip. And we have Tiger Woods PGA Tour 05. Major League Baseball 2K7. And Nancy Drew has got some markering on the label. I think when I got this from him, I didn't pay a whole lot. I think it was probably around $100 if I remember right. I'd have to look back through the chat conversation. I don't think it was that much, but at the end of the day, I thought it was a pretty fair deal, helping somebody out, getting rid of some stuff that they didn't want no more, especially to get a system that I didn't have, especially a Zelda related system. I know my one buddy John, he had an extra one that was parts, but he didn't have the stylus with it, so I still got to try to find an original stylus for this one and that. And then this one here, we'll get into this one and save the other bundle for last. That one's a special one. I got a 3DS case here. I think all these, I paid 50 or 60 bucks on it. I got a handful of games here with it. Let's see here. Let's pull this out. I got 3 of these. One of them fully works. One of them doesn't read games. And the third one, it's got a bad charging port. So without taking apart one of these to switch the battery in and out, which they make it so difficult now on these because the battery, there's no like specific door for it. But this is a 3DS XL. This is the blue. And then before I show off the games that came with this in that case, none of these had chargers. I know my old coworker, Big Don, as I call him, his wife was just going to throw these out. She didn't think anybody would want them anymore. Boy, was she wrong, because, you know, I could always use this kind of stuff. There's no stylus with it, but this one is the new Nintendo 3DS XL. I want to say this is either like gray or black, whatever you guys want to consider it, but I mean, it's in pretty decent shape. I believe the red one here is the one with the bad charging port and stuff, but this one's also a new Nintendo 3DS. Overall, this one, same thing. They're all in pretty decent condition otherwise. I did get one of those charging docking stations that would allow you to hook up to the prongs right there and charge it that way. But when they sold it to me, you know, I said I need one for the new 3DS XL and stuff, and they gave me one for the 3DS or 3DS XL. Either way, it wasn't the new one, so it wouldn't work. So I've got that I never took back and got money back out of. But the games that I got with this was La 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 Loopsy, Lego Jurassic World. We got Garfield. And all these games do work. Deer Legends, a hunting game. And then we have and then the last 2 games that's in this pile is Hello Kitty. Then you got Hello Kitty Picnic. So I'm guessing with there being some girly games, some of these were his granddaughters as well, because his granddaughter is around the same age as his son and that, so that was always interesting. But I really do appreciate him actually thinking of me when they were coming across these. So if you see this, Big Don, I really do appreciate you, buddy. Really do appreciate it. Thanks again. And then now, before I get into the last little bit here, this was a Christmas present, which it was in this box here. I didn't think about it, but it was one of these Go Gamer Classics, My Arcade. I haven't tried it out yet. I got this with a gift card for Jimmy John's, I believe. So this came from some family, you know, and that, so that's always a little nice thing. It's not about what it's worth, it's about the meaning behind it when I got it, you know, and knowing that, hey, it might not be something that I would necessarily go out and purchasing for my collection myself, but getting it as a gift, it's something I can hang up and cherish whether I open it or not. And that, so, okay, we'll get right into this. This I got from my good friend, Tim. better known as King Refuge. Don't shoot the messenger if I said that wrong, Tim. But yeah, with this, I got this case here. I open it up. I believe these are two aftermarket AC adapters. There's one, then you put it back here, and then you go to this side. I believe this one's an aftermarket one as well. Yep, two different aftermarket ones. So there's that, and then I'll show the games off here beforehand. I've got Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. I've got Super Mario DS. I've got Mario vs. Donkey Kong. And then set forward to this, I've got Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2. I've got, let's go here. Castlevania Death of Sorrows. Or Sorrow. I've got another Castlevania game. My eyesight's horrible today, so yeah, bear with me. Zelda Spirit Tracks, which I believe is an extra one. Some of these would be extra games that I'll be putting up for trade. And that. I've got Left and Right. Brain Age 2, which would be extra. I've got Disage DS. I've got Final Fantasy Tactics A2. I've got, in this one, I've got Brain Age 1. Professor Layton, one of them games. I've got here Left and Right 2. And then I've got Scribblenauts. And then I've also got this green stylus that I believe came with this case. And then the other things I got, like some of these I think I threw in the box here, like a Brain Age manual, Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, which I had. Mario DS manual, which some of these I just threw in here because I already had them. Like these two cases I believe I got from him with the game. Xenos, which should be complete. And then Zelda Phantom Hourglass, which should be complete as well. And then I got this little DS holder. It's broken and I just put it in here to protect it because I think it's falling apart. I got this from him. The hand grip, which I believe, yeah, this is new for the 2DS XL. And then I've got a new screen protector for the 2DS XL. So since you see that it's a screen protector for the 2DS, then you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is going to be a 2DS thing, and you would be right. This one is missing the stylus, I believe. Is this missing the stylus? Oh wait, no, the stylus is in here. So there's your stylus. This also has this hand grip on it too, as you can see. But this was for, let me pop it out of here. How do I pop it out of here? Well, I don't know what that did. Well, that was something else. But anyways, it's the Zelda 2DS and stuff. So very happy to get this. My buddy had the box for this. He thought he gave it to me. I never got it. That I recall. I've looked. He's still looking. He don't know what happened to it, which sucks. But I paid him a decent chunk of money for this. You know, I paid him what the system was worth. The system is modified with a bunch of the old retro games on it, which that's a bonus, but it doesn't necessarily matter to me that way, whether something's modified or not, because at the end of the day, it's all about having fun with it. That's the way I look at it, is like, if you're at least having fun with it, that's all that matters. So yeah, outside of that, I'm going to probably be doing a handful more videos. Probably going to try to push myself to push one out a week if I can. So hopefully that'll be happening, because I've got a couple good videos to push out, and I'm still waiting to hear from a couple people if they're going to be like a special guest in my video. So we'll see how that goes. I can't make any promises. And I'm hoping here soon to do like a room tour of the Nerd Cave. Well, one of them anyways, that I'm hoping to kind of get more stuff put where I want it and put away. So we'll see how that goes here within the next couple weeks to month. I still got to get like some stuff moved around in my garage, because I just got another toolbox the other day. So that way I can kind of organize that stuff better, instead of having drawers full of stuff and trying to find what you need and then moving the same thing 2-3 times, which it's a beat up old box, but I can't argue. I'm just happy to be able to do some more things and make life a little bit easier when I'm doing other things. So this will end it for this video here. I don't think there's anything else, but like I stated in the beginning of the video, y'all should just remember that somebody out there cares about you, whether you realize it or not. I'm somebody that cares about a lot of people, whether they feel the same way about me. At the end of the day, it's a good feeling to try to do things for others. Remember, watch out for your close friends and family you care about, because at the end of the day, there's days they might need you more than you realize, and just being there for them. Playing a game or playing cards or working on a project, whether you invite them over to help you, whether you need their help or not. It's just little things like that that mean the world to people like me, including with what I've gone through. So, you know, just remember, smile, laugh, just live life to the fullest. Like, not every day is going to be a good day, but you make the most of it, and that's all you can do. So for now, as always, live long and prosper, my friend. Live long and prosper.